Hi, my name's Chloe Jones and I'm a Motorsport UK volunteer. So I got involved within scrutineering when I was studying at Myerscough University. They send volunteers to help alongside the scrutineers at Wales Rally GB. So I put my name forward to help out there, and since then I loved it that much that I kept volunteering and worked up to get my licence.
I first got involved as a motorsport volunteer when I convinced a family member who'd been volunteering for some time to take me along to volunteer at a single venue rally, the New Year Stages Rally at Kirkleson.
Hi, my name is Nadine Lewis and I am a British Motorsport Marshal. I mainly volunteer at race circuits where I'm graded as a post chief, and I'm responsible for reporting incidents and hazards and motivating and mentoring a team. I started marshalling 20 years ago when a friend of mine heard it being discussed on a local radio station. I went along for a taster day at Alton Park. I had a TVR land at my feet during a race, and from that day on I was hooked.
How I became involved in motorsport volunteering. It was actually a family link through my dad. He's been a marshal for 30 years now, and I started as a 14-year-old in the paddock and assembly area at Castle Combe, and then I really did have the bug. So as soon as I turned 16, went out onto circuit and I've not looked back since.
My best moment as a scrutineer was when I got invited back to Wales Rally GB after the year before when I went and volunteered as a student. Getting to go back the year after as a trainee scrutineer was such an amazing feeling.
I love being close to the action with the best seat in the house to watch the event, but also knowing I have the experience to deal with incidents when they occur. It's great to be able to pass on that experience and mentor new volunteers in their roles, but also to enjoy the camaraderie of the Orange family, no matter what your background or whatever the weather.
Why I love motorsport volunteering? Well, it has to be the people that I volunteer with. We all share the same passion, we all get on, and I've certainly made some friends for life through it. It's also the best seat in the house. If you love motorsport and want to give back, no better way to do it than volunteer.
My best moment to date with what I do is actually becoming the comms coordinator for Wales Rally GB. I love doing it simply because if people hadn't been doing it when I was competing, I used to do World Championship events many moons ago, then I wouldn't have been able to compete. And it's just my little way of giving back something to the sport to enable everybody else to still compete now.
20 years ago I started with a taster day, and we still run these at most circuits around the country as a great way to find out more about marshalling. Motorsport UK have also launched some online training sessions to give an insight into marshalling within different disciplines. I would encourage anyone with any interest in motorsport to give it a try. From racing to rallying, karting and hill climbs, there's something for everyone. By being a marshal, you get a great insight into how an event runs. So much so, you'll never want to pay for a spectator ticket again. Hope to see you in Orange soon.
My best moment in motorsport volunteering, I can't nail it down to one, so I have to give you three. Number one has to be marshalling the British Grand Prix at the age of 17, which made me the youngest marshal in Formula 1 history. A great accolade and really drove me on to develop a motorsport career. Number two has to be becoming the British Touring Car Safety Car Observer, sitting alongside Scott Stringfellow. Again, a great role to be involved with, one I've worked on for 11 years now. I'm just delighted to be part of that championship permanently now. And number three has to be going to the Dubai 24 Hour for the first time a few years ago. Went with a really experienced team, learned so much about post-chiefing, and it's really developed me in the best way possible.
If you do decide to get involved as a motorsport volunteer, I'd encourage you to seize every opportunity and enjoy every minute. I look forward to seeing you at an event in the future.